welcome back to my channel. Let's continue our journey into learning the Python core. In today's tutorial, we will solve different tasks related to strings. Okay, let's get started. Let me open the task 1. Here we have a task 1 and it says create a function that takes two parameters of string type which are functions the same denominator and returns the sum expression of this function and the sum result. And here we have an example. A and B is 1/3 and C, B 5/3. If you look here closer, you can see that A is 1, B is 3 and C is 5, B is 3. And on get function we pass this values and we get a result 6/3. How we can solve? Okay, firstly we should create a function get fractions and pass the parameters A and B, C, B as a string, and result also we should return the string here. Okay, firstly we should create a new variable to make it more clear, _A_B. Okay, and I split it with slash because here in the string two numbers divided, or we can separate two numbers with slash. Okay, I just split with slash and make A as 0 index and B as 1 index, because after splitting we have a result like this 1 and 3. For this 1 is index 0 and 3 is index 1. Here it will assign 3 and for this it will assign the 1. Okay, with CB is the same scenario. We just split it, we assign the values to variables and it's done. Now we can create new variable and add A with C. Okay, we add this and here we just converted our variable U here to string, because after adding it will be type of integer. Cannot concatenate integer with strings. That's why you should convert integer to string and just output the result. We can test it out here. 1.py 1/3 plus 5/3 6/3. Nice. Practical task 2. Implement a function get longest words that returns the string longest word in the given. The word can contain any symbol except white spaces. If there are multiple longest words in string with the same length, return the word that occurs the first. How we can solve this? Actually, you should create a function get longest word and pass the as parameter string and return the string. Now you should create a new variable, keep it empty, and then create new variable G and make it 0 initial value. Next we should split our string. Python is simple and it will split all of this, iterate this string for I in S. We can also make it for word in list word. This will be our list of words here for word. For each of them it will iterate like Python is simple and effective one by one. For word, if word here, if length of word is greater than G is our initial value, Python length of Python is greater than 0. Like in our case it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If 6 is greater than G, G will be assigned to length of this greater than the most greatest value. We will store the length of the longest word here. Now we will assign the word length of word to greatest number. We will update our word with this new word here, and after iterating all the lists of words we just return the most longest word. Let's test it. Okay, string print word Python 3 task 2.py. Okay, we get the result effective. Let's move on. Practical task 3. Implement a function that receives a string and replaces all double quote symbols with single quote and vice versa. For example, we have this string and here we have double quotes, single quote and double quote. Double quote should be replaced with single quote and single quote should be replaced with double quote. We have a function replacer and it gets as string as parameter and returns the string. Firstly, we should create new variable A with empty string and we should iterate our string. For each iteration we should check if current symbol, let's write this here. Okay, if current symbol is double quote, we should replace with single quote. And if it's a single quote, we should replace with double quotes. Otherwise, we should add this character. For example, we have uppercase letter I, and we should check I is equals to double quotes, no. And then if I equals to single quote, no. Else, we should just add our empty string because it's a character, not a symbol. And lastly, after iteration or the string, we should just return our A, our new string. Let's test it. I single quote, double quote, single. Initially we have I double quote, single quote and double quote. Let's move on. Practical task 4. Write a function that checks whether a string is palindrome or not. The usage of any reference reverse string. Any reversing function is prohibited. Okay, to check your implementation, you can use the string from here. We are given the some examples: a dog, a panic, and a pagoda. Firstly, how palindrome works: we should remove non-alphabetic characters and then convert all the characters to same lowercase, and then we can compare the string with its vice versa. Okay, we are given the function check string. We should create a new variable a with empty string where we will store our update string, and then we should convert our initial original string to lowercase letters, and we create a loop over all the characters in a string and check whether between 97 or 122. You may have a question of why do we need this. Actually, we need this because here you can see there's an ASCII table for letters like 97, 122, all the lowercase letters. We just not remove them, we just skip it and check if current characters ASCII value is between 97 and 122. We will update our new variable a empty string, otherwise we just skip it. And last, we will return whether a variable equals to a reverse version. Let's assume we have race car, and we are checking like this: race car equals to race car. It will reverse all the strings. Okay, we have a string, we call the function check string, pass the s as argument, and print the result. We can get the result true. If I remove this and run the code, it says false. In the next lesson, we will learn about tuples.